All right, AI government contractors. This is another video, and in this video, it's very different from what I've been doing on the channel all this while. Today, I'm actually going to show you a step by step system for anybody who is new in government contracting, or perhaps you are a seasoned government contractor who is looking for a more efficient way to select your industries. This video is going to cover that. This is fast ways to narrow down your government contracting options and avoid being overwhelmed. And of course, with the AI twist. This is not for everybody, okay? The people who are going to get to the end of this video would actually have a special offer. Now, I have a question for you though. If I could show you a streamlined method to quickly identify high volume industries for government contracting without feeling overwhelmed, would you be interested? What if I told you that you could use ChatGPT to find targeted industry keywords for your search? And having these targeted keywords would help you connect with adjacent industries. If I told you that there was a system to do that, would you be interested to find out what that system looks like? What I'm going to show you in this video is a guide, a step-by-step guide that would not only simplify your industry selection process, but it would also show you how to search the volume of each keyword that we're able to create with ChatGPT to make sure that you're not just going for any industry, but you're going for high volume industries that could yield you beautiful profits in the future. Now, at the end of this video, guys, there's going to be a special offer for the first 30 people to email me the keyword AI government contractor. This is only going to be for 30 people. To find out what the offer is, you're going to need to watch till the end. But guys, let's get into what we're talking about here, okay? I was interacting with one of my students, and I don't know if I should say his name because this story might be a little bit embarrassing to him. But I was talking to him and he told me how he used to spend hours on sam.gov trying to decide what kind of contracts he wanted to pursue. His search left him feeling overwhelmed because, guys, sam.gov has over 1,000 industries and over 5 million solicitations. So making a selection, I don't know if you've heard about the paradox of choice. The more choices that you have, the more difficult it is to pick. If you have any sales experience, they always tell you narrow down the customer's option to 2 or 3 options at the maximum. Look, my student was so tired of going through thousands and thousands of solicitations with no real understanding of what exactly he was doing. And at first, he tried to focus on ground maintenance alone. And the reason he tried to focus on ground maintenance alone was because he had 5 years of experience as a landscaper. So, I mean, it just made sense. If you have so much experience in this particular industry, why not go for that? I can see the logic there. Then he found that the volume of opportunities were just too little for him to for him to focus on. He felt like he was missing out on other potential opportunities. And he was right. But then he tried something different. He went on the other side, and I would say the other extreme. He decided that he was going to go with 10 industries just to avoid missing out. But after a while, he started to feel extremely overwhelmed by the volume of opportunities that he felt stuck. He felt paralyzed. That paradox of choice came to haunt him again. Then he started watching my videos, which is amazing. Actually, I've been talking to many of you, and I'm really happy to hear that you've been enjoying the videos for real. But he started watching the videos and he reached out to me. We talked and I showed him a method. And the method I showed him is the method I'm about to show you in this video. But when I showed him the method, he was very skeptical, extremely skeptical, if anything. He's like, this is not going to work for me. Like, how's AI going to help me find opportunities? This AI thing is just a buzzword. Most people just use this as a way to get people's attention. It's just clickbait. But he started creating industry keywords on ChatGPT and he found that he had a clear direction on his search. And what more do you need than a clear direction on what you're doing, a roadmap, a kind of plan? Now, instead of hoping and praying that you're going to find a good opportunity, instead of banking on luck and banking on inconsistent methods, this guide is actually going to show you how to pick the perfect industry, not just based on what people are saying on YouTube, not just based on what the gurus are talking about, but based on industry and industry keyword search. Okay. Now, to use ChatGPT to find adjacent opportunities, we're going to be using some specific prompts. ChatGPT is like your best friend slash personal assistant who has read every book in the world. And we're going to be using ChatGPT to create with specific prompts to help us achieve the goal that we plan to achieve. And that goal is to select the best industries based on volume in order to begin our government bidding process. Now, there are three misconceptions that most people have about picking their industries in government contracting that I want to deal with today. Number one, you have to pick an industry that you have experience in. I know. You've been working in healthcare for the past 7 years. Yes, I get it. You've been in finance for the past 10 years. I get it. You're just coming out of the military, you're coming out of the Air Force, and you believe that the skills that you learned in the Air Force, you want to translate that into government contracting. Look, I need you to get that out of your mind because it's going to limit your opportunities. Focus on the method that I'm about to teach you. That way, you're not going to be stuck thinking, well, I need something that's based on my experience. Well, I need something that is going to be a continuation of my previous life. If you've never done government contracting before, this is a new ball game. Okay. So you need new strategies. And that's what I'm going to show you in this video. But another thing is that people believe that they have to pick 10 different industries. Again, I'm going to talk about that paradox of choice. With too many choices, you become paralyzed. You become stuck. A lot of the people I've been talking to over the past week have just been stuck. And the thing about some of my students now is that they have gone from being stuck to having a plan, to having a roadmap. And what I do is I provide the roadmap. Having 10 industries is a complete waste of your time because it's going to make you stuck. And then the third thing is that you think that AI is too technical for you. You think that you're not going to be able to use ChatGPT because AI is reserved for the people who have a software engineering degree or people who grew up with computers. Well, I hope I can break that misconception in this video today because you don't have to be an expert to use AI in government contracting. You don't have to have crazy technical skills to use AI in government contracting. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this method, how we're able to actually use some ChatGPT prompts. The first step is going to be to use the NAICS code wheel to select the industries that we would like to pursue. Here is the NAICS code wheel. It's something that I created with some high volume NAICS codes. The first one we're going to go with now is, let's go with 562111. Now, there's a document here. And in fact, before I go into using the NAICS code wheel, let me go through the steps completely. Step one is to use the NAICS code wheel to select the industries that you would like to pursue. Step two would be to use the triangle method to select three industries that you'll be bidding on in the coming 90 days. Guys, the triangle method is just a fancy way of saying get three industries that you would like to pursue. And then this is the AI twist. Many gurus will only tell you to focus on industries. The problem with that is that you get limited on the opportunities that you see. What they constantly fail to mention is the industry key word. Step three is going to be about using ChatGPT to create these industry keywords. And using industry keywords to search for contract opportunities on sam.gov can help you to connect with adjacent industries without having to go too far out of the industry or NAICS code that you have already selected. This is going to make sense when I show it to you, okay? Step 4, which is crucial. When you have those keywords, what you want to do now is this. You want to search for how much volume those keywords have on sam.gov. Because listen, if you have a keyword that you put into sam.gov and it only produces 3 results, then that's not worth the time. But if it produces anywhere from 10 to 300 results, you know that there is volume here. You know that there is demand. I'm going to be showing you how to check that out. But guys, let's dive right in, okay? In this, the agenda for this video is that we're going to use the NAICS code wheel to select 3 industries. Of the 3 industries selected, we're going to create 3 keywords with ChatGPT prompts. And lastly, we will test to see how much volume each keyword generates on sam.gov. Guys, this is easy, and I'm going to show you how easy it gets. But right below here, this is going to be the document that you're going to use for the next 90 days to keep up with your search, keep up with your bids. I've done this in such a way that it's so easy, but I'm only going to do one example in this video because at the end of this video, anybody or the first 30 people who message me at ETIMGODWIN4 would be able to get all these documents for a special price. But let's go on. Now, I decided that from the NAICS code wheel, by the way, this is the NAICS code wheel. I decided that we're going to go with solid waste collection. That's 562111. 562111. So we want to put that NAICS code here first. 562111. Right? Let me make sure that's correct. 562111. And that's solid waste. Solid waste collection. Perfect. Now, check this out. This is a ChatGPT prompt that I added here. Now, in this prompt, you see this bracket. What you want to do is copy this NAICS code like this. Copy, Control C, then Control V into the bracket there. And then we're going to open up ChatGPT. Let me just move this closer. Fantastic. We're just going to copy this part. Control C. And then we're going to throw it into ChatGPT. What this prompt reads is, using the NAICS code 562111, create 3 keywords related to the industry. Each should not exceed 2 words. So we have waste management, trash collection. This is how I typically go about this. I come back into my documents, waste management, trash collection. And the last thing there was environmental services. Environmental services. Fantastic. Now, let's go back to the steps. Step 1, use the NAICS code wheel to select industries that we will pursue on sam.gov. We've done that. Here, step 2, here we'll use the triangle strategy to select 3 industries that you will be bidding on in the coming 90 days. We've selected 1 industry now. Step 3, use ChatGPT to create keywords. We've created keywords. Step 4, test keywords on sam.gov to see if there's volume. Okay, we've not done that. Let's do that now. But before I do that, I'm going to show you that you can easily just search for a particular NAICS code on sam.gov. Let me open sam.gov over here. When you open sam.gov, you want to hit search. and you want to go down to the search bar and paste your NAICS code. When we pasted the NAICS code, we got 134 results. I want to show you what makes these keywords so cool. 134 results. Let's remove that NAICS code. Now we're going to pick out one of the keywords. This is waste management. We're going to throw waste management in here. Internal server error. Okay, that's fine now. We threw in waste management. Look at how many results we have. 309. Volume. The NAICS code itself had 134, but this keyword has 309. So we're going to keep that there because this list is going to last us a really long time, especially if you're bidding high volume. But you see how just picking the industry can limit you. Keywords help you connect with adjacent industries. I hope that makes sense because from my point of view, like this is banging information right now. Check this out. Trash collection. Let's take in trash collection. Trash collection. We're going to put that in here. 187 results. Wonderful. We're going to keep that in the plan. Let's check the last one out. Environmental services. Let's go into environmental services. Cut that out. Control V. 1,118 results. That's actually a lot. Too much, if anything. But what I'm showing you here is now you know that you are within a certain sphere. With the industry is solid waste management, and some keywords under that industry are environmental services, trash collection, waste management. You're going to do this for NAICS code 1, 2, and 3. And what you're going to find is that every time you need to search, all you need to do is come back to this document and you'll be able to search. But you're asking now, Godwin, but what happens if one of the keywords does not bring about the volume that I expect? This is when we go on to the Chat GPT cheat sheet. What we do here is we just copy one of these prompts here, go back into Chat GPT, paste. That prompt says try again using other keywords that you haven't used. So now we have rubbish removal. Say one of our keywords didn't work out. We're going to come to rubbish removal, go back to sam.gov. Boom. And we search again. We have relatively low volume, 12. Guys, this is how you're going to want to go about picking your industry. There is no guesswork in this case. There is no, okay, let's see how things go. But let's go into that special offer that I have for the people who have gotten this far. For the people who know that the government contracting process can be simplified, can be streamlined, and you can also use technology to get ahead of the people who want to spend hours tediously looking for contracts, tediously trying to find their industry. This is the offer for you. For the first 30 people to email me the word AI government contractor, I'm going to give you the following things. I'm going to give you the step-by-step industry selection system, the document that's going to outline everything I just spoke about in this video. I'm going to give you the Chat GPT prompt sheet to guide your industry search, just in case you come across keywords that are not exactly giving the volume that you're looking for. The Chat GPT prompt sheet has all the prompts that you're going to need to prompt Chat GPT to give you better keywords. I'm going to give you the NAICS code wheel with industries to choose from. And I'm going to give you a step-by-step video of me actually running through this process and explaining it in more detail so that you can follow along and begin your contracting journey. And as you can see, these could become very pricey. At the end of the day, For the first set of people to send me the word AI government contractor, I will send you a payment link. You're not going to get it for $1,600. You're going to get it for $249. And this is only for 30 people. Okay. After we get to 31, the price is going up to $999 for this system. And I don't know if I'm going to sell it again. So, guys, anybody who emails me, 30 people, this is my email right there, etimgodwin4@gmail.com. Once I see your email that says AI government contractor, I will send you a payment link. Once I get the payment link sorted, or once you get the payment link sorted, I'm going to send over the documents that you need to begin to pick your industry. And guys, this is going to be gone very quickly because the emails have been coming in and I have to be on top of my game in responding. So if this is something that's of interest to you, I mean, if you got this far, that means you may be the kind of person that I'm looking for to work with. Okay. And have a great day.